tshwara mfanaka ke a bona hore wa sokola man ai a go nka 3 points o be mnati wa bona gore I hate that I don't want to see that on Sunday. What's going on, people? Welcome back to League M for another video. It's Derby Day on Sunday. Chelsea are facing Crystal Palace at the Bridge. As much as Crystal Palace have been identified as one of the teams to look out for this season, they haven't really had the greatest start. But I really think they're still going to be posing a challenge to us. There's a few points that I need to highlight that I really think should be some things to consider for this game. And without wasting any time, let's get into it.
Let's go.
First things first, we need Enzo and Caicedo to be on their A game on Sunday. Last weekend at the Wolves, they were not at their best. Caicedo in particular was not really at the level that we've always seen him play at. He kept losing the ball in important positions. Enzo wasn't really doing what he was supposed to do, dictating play and, dropping deep to play those passes. He wasn't doing much of that. The defensive work as well left a lot to be desired. You know that they're very good defensively. They are very capable of protecting the back line. They're very capable of putting in a tackle when necessary. And we just didn't see a lot of that last weekend against Wolves.
Oh, nah, dog. Come on, man.
It is going to be interesting to see how they fare against the Crystal Palace midfield with Adam Wharton in the thick of things. Jefferson Lerma, pretty solid as well. I still remember that screamer. That screamer is still etched in my mind. We won that game, but that screamer I'll never forget. I honestly need my midfielders to take control of the game, and Enzo in particular, I need him to dictate the game from deep. The next point is that Chelsea FC should not become Charity FC. That is the last thing we need this weekend. Crystal Palace have lost 2 of their opening games this season, and we have the opportunity to turn that into a losing streak. If you know Chelsea like you know Chelsea, you know that throughout its history, whenever we come against a team that is struggling for points, it just happens that we just allow them to win the game. I don't know how, but it always happens. A team that is struggling before they come against us, whenever they come against us, they tend to beat us convincingly. And this is even before the Bowley era. It dates all the way back to when we were, still good. And it just happens that, whenever a team that has been on a losing streak or haven't maybe won a game in several attempts, they come against us, they beat us. We just give them that boost saying, tshwara mfanaka ke a bona hore wa sokola man ai a go nka 3 points o be mnati wa bona gore I hate that I don't want to see that on Sunday.
The boy is busy Pennisky.
Not even going to consider the result against Servette. We need to keep the momentum going in the league. Bringing me to my third point, whatever Maresca said to the team in the halftime team talk on Sunday needs to be said before the game this Sunday. Against Wolves, we played 2 contrasting halves. Somewhat awful the first half, even though we scored a couple of goals. But in the second half, the performance was more dominant, especially when Madueke gave us the third. I'm not sure if maybe Wolves made it easier for us after that third goal. Maybe heads dropped. I'm not sure, but I need us to be dominant from jump. I need us to take control of the game from jump, and I need us to apply constant pressure from jump, and maybe, we'll have the game wrapped up quickly. And lastly, I need the 12th man to be present at the Bridge on Sunday. I noticed that last Sunday, the players were struggling to deal with the noise at Molineux. That place was rocking. I really think it's due to Madueke's posts on IG. The energy was just palpable and they couldn't deal with it. So what I need this Sunday is that same energy at the bridge. It's a London derby after all, so we need to act like it. And we need to make the environment as hostile as possible for Palace. And maybe that energy can rub off on the players, resulting in a performance. Stamford Bridge hasn't been a pleasant place to be in recent weeks. What with all the chanting of names of players who don't even play for the club anymore.
What?
All the negativity towards things happening in and around the club. That honestly needs to change. We have something to look forward to this season. We have a very talented squad at our disposal this season, and they're playing under a coach whom I genuinely believe that with proper backing can get us to be competitive again. So what I need from you is to stop nitpicking things going wrong at the club and focus on what we have going for us, because we have a lot going for us. So I need us to stop being nitpicky about these things.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let us focus on the positive. There's a lot of things about the team and the club to be positive about this season, and I think it's going to be a very exciting season, provided that things do go the way. So yeah, please, let's stop. So my starting 11 for the game against Palace is going to be a mostly unchanged 11. Sanchez in goal, seeing as he looks like the one who's going to be keeping goal in the league for us for the time being. Malo Gusto at right back. Maresca did say he was going to be rested against Servette, so I think we're going to see him against Palace. Our CB partnership: Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill, left back Marco Correa. Midfield, as I said, Enzo and Caicedo. Lavia is still out. Enzo and Caicedo are going to be the pivot. Hopefully they don't get overran like they did at the weekend. Attacking midfield: Cole Palmer. Who else? Right wing, our hat-trick hero Noni Madueke. I need him on that right wing again. And Pedro Neto this time in the left wing. Imagine that he's going to be our starting left winger now. And up top, Nicholas Jackson. And the score prediction, seeing as we are playing at home, you better give us the advantage. You better give the team the advantage. I think we're going to win the game very convincingly, so I'm going for a 3-1 Chelsea win. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. You guys let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment sections below. What else is there we need to consider about this game, and what are your score predictions? What are your starting 11 predictions? Let me know in the comment sections below, and please, if you're new, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Keep it M.